Our thing is how we work and how we operate. It must make business sense on our side.
Let me get to you, because I understand that you have retired. You're 50-0. You walked away from the game. You made a lot of money, but you did make news sometime last year when people were talking about you returning. Now, you're 43 years old, okay? I want to know where your head is at as it pertains to you.
Well, whatever reason it is that they want to see you, that reason is why you. It's not that you just deserve the money, because it's hard to do.
Right. I have never encountered an athlete who, number one, flaunts his wealth the way Floyd flaunts his wealth, and who, number two, is so blindly full of himself to the fault of those who did pave the way. He did acknowledge that much, so I appreciate that much.
Floyd Mayweather, who once proudly claimed to be the best ever, is now in hot water. He's caught up in a serious controversy, facing accusations of scamming and rumors that his finances are crumbling.
I did it the hard way. You know, I'm a kid that came from poverty. I can remember being a kid living in Jersey with my mother. 7 of us living in a 1-bedroom. You know, no lights, no heat. Never cried, never complained. Just worked hard to get to where I got to in life. It's been hard work.
When Floyd went from pretty boy Floyd to money Mayweather, everything changed. He wasn't just known for his incredible defense in the ring anymore, rebranded himself as the face of luxury and success. Boxing took a backseat as showing off his wealth became his main focus, and making money turned into his top priority.
I want to look at guys that never got hit. Floyd went his entire career, got hit hard like 3 or 4 times, ever.
Yeah. When he fought Diego Chico Corrales, which was one of my favorite all-time fights, you know, because it was like, there was nothing for Diego to hit, and then all of a sudden he just bounced in his face, bop, left hook from like 5 feet away. That's a Mayweather that I think nobody could possibly maybe beat.
That was the pretty boy Floyd Mayweather. Was before he became money Mayweather.
He turned himself into a brand, all about wealth and luxury. The spotlight moved from his legendary defense in the ring to his extravagant lifestyle. With each fight bringing in millions, he climbed the ranks to become one of the highest-paid athletes on the planet.
It's just complete genius.
Yes.
First of all, from just changing his style, right? He broke his hands a lot. So when he was younger, they called him Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah.
And then he changed his name to Money. And when he changed his name to Money, he turns heel. Yeah. He became like this guy and everybody wanted to see him get beat.
Yeah.
And he's the most unhittable guy in the history of the sport.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's interesting when fighters figure out ways to do that too, like what Floyd is doing. What Floyd is doing is so interesting. He retires from fighting and he says, I'll just start boxing people who have no chance.
Hey, why not?
Floyd Mayweather started out making $3 million per fight, but everything changed when he took a bold step, went independent. That decision sent his earnings through the roof and put him on track to make billions. By breaking away from traditional promoters and taking control of his own career, Floyd built a financial empire and became the highest-paid athlete in the world, setting a new standard in the business of boxing.
Mayweather was the highest paid athlete in the world, and you won't believe why. Early in his career, Floyd partnered with a fight promoter where he was making $3 million a fight, but he wasn't satisfied. He thought he could make way more with pay-per-view and wanted out of his contract. So he bet on himself and paid his manager $750,000 to get out. And you won't believe what happened next, so drop a follow. This would prove to be a huge win for Floyd, and after going independent, he made nearly $1 billion and became the highest paid athlete in the world.
With all that money came personal struggles. According to Floyd's father, their relationship was solid before the big paydays. They hardly ever argued. But once Floyd started making millions, things changed. He began spending wildly. Cars, properties, and luxury became his main focus. That shift created distance between them. His father believes that money has a way of changing people, and in their case, it did.
We have never had an argument in our life, me and him. Then we had an argument on what was the name of it? HBO. We was on HBO. Then another time we argued over by the car. I'm saying, man, what is all this about now? I'm just saying, you know, and we never had no argument. All of a sudden, it is or it ain't. Sometimes, you know, hey, when people get It ain't about me training or anything like that. People get money, man. Things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister, name it. You know, if sometimes when people get money.
As Floyd's bank account grew, so did his ego, and it didn't go unnoticed. His rising arrogance began to push people away, even some of his closest, longtime friends. Mike Tyson didn't hold back, calling him out publicly. Tyson said there's nothing impressive about Floyd's attitude and urged him to stay grounded, especially with the kind of money he's